We are so happy to be joined by our host for today's Kingsport Chamber Zone. They are first-time guests on our show,
yes.
And they are Rusty Light and Janet Gillenwater. They are big volunteers here at the Netherland Inn. They're also on the Netherland Inn Steering Committee. And thank you for hosting us today, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming.
It's a great setting.
Absolute perfect setting. Got the fire right behind us, as Laura requested.
I may not leave after the show's over,
she's very
okay.
happy. She may spend the rest of the day here. It's a great place to spend a day, actually. And we couldn't think of a better place to start 2017 on the CZ and to launch into our coverage of the city's centennial than right here, where the city got its start here at the historic Netherland Inn. So tell us a little bit about the incredible history of this place.
Bob, you're exactly right. This is the birthplace of Kingsport, dating all the way back to Colonel Gilbert Christian in 1772. He brought his family here, settled along the banks of the river near the mouth of Reedy Creek, and very soon a whole community grew up here, a little village called Christianville.
Such a great, just a great history.
Great story,
and just a place that's just so rich with those wonderful stories. And as an organization, then you all have been around for a while. You've obviously got a mission and you've got a purpose as well. So for our viewers who aren't as familiar with that, can you just share a little bit about the mission?
Well, we have an acronym that we sometimes use, RIPE, R-I-P-E, Restore, Interpret, Preserve, and Educate. And that is the mission of all of the volunteers here, is to restore and preserve this building and the out parcels, and to interpret for the public and to educate the public on the rich history of this building and this area.
Right.
And one of the things you do to bring attention to that rich history and to bring volunteers here and to raise funds for the Netherland is you host a number of events here throughout the year. So tell us about some of those you have planned for 2017.
Oh, we do. We will begin our season in May. We open the first Saturday in May, and we will have some activities that begin our season. And this year we have quite a full season. The very next weekend we will host tea at the end on the 12th and 13th of May, Friday and Saturday. It was a new event last year, but it was very successful. It was kind of like a mother-daughter, grandmother-granddaughter event, and so we will be hosting that again in May. Then we are planning a new event this year in June. We don't have that date set yet, but you can find it later on our website, which is thenetherlandinn.com. But we're going to have a new event for wine and cheese tasting. Then, of course, in July, we are part of the Fun Fest celebration. We have an open house on that Fun Fest Saturday. But in August, we have our biggest fundraiser of the year, and also probably our most fun event. It's our Low Country Bowl. Our Low Country Bowl. It's at the farmers market. This year it will be August the 12th, I believe. And it's of course it's a ticketed event. It's a 21 and over event. But like I say, it's our biggest fundraiser and very popular. Then in September we're going to have a junk and treasure sale on the 15th and 16th. And then our last event will be our Christmas event. It's a Christmas 1818 open house. The inn is decorated.
It's beautiful,
like it would have been in 1818. And that will be on December the 8th, 9th, and 10th. And our season runs from that first Saturday in May till the last Sunday in October. And we are open every Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 4, 2 to 5 actually.
2 to 5.
And our last tour starts at 3:30, but our tours are free. So we just hope people will come to one of our events and get just a taste of the place and then come back and get the full history, the full tour.
Well, there's a lot going on here, a lot of opportunities for people to see this very special place here. But in addition to attending your events, the public can also use the Netherland Inn and your great venue here for their own parties, receptions, celebrations. So tell us about what capabilities you have here in letting people host events and how they can go about doing that.
We are available for rentals for weddings, baby showers, reunions. We have the schoolhouse, which is next to our gift shop. It is available. We also now have a pavilion, which is an outdoor venue, with a pergola that has already been used once for a wedding, decorated for a wedding. So it again Our rental agreement is on our website, and my number is on the website, so we are available for those. But we are available mostly May through October, because in the wintertime we do have to close things down.
Now, this is an all volunteer-driven effort here at the Netherland Inn. And Janet, you already mentioned like one of the fundraisers that you have, for example, the Low Country Boil. But there are lots of opportunities for people to come out and either volunteer their time or give money to help out with the Netherland Inn. So can you share with our viewers how they might be able to become involved in that?
We support ourselves through membership in the Netherland Inn Exchange Place Association. We'll begin that drive in March for new members and encourage anyone interested in history to contribute. I think an individual membership starts at $25.
Right.
But we do that through memberships, through donations, and through our fundraisers. We encourage volunteers, and it is entirely up to the person as to how much time they want to give. Some of us wind up being here 6 days a week, but we ask our volunteers to give us 2 afternoons a month if they can, to help give the tours, to share with folks the fact that Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson, and James K. Polk all stayed here at one time or another, to tell some of the wonderful stories.
And people can donate there too and find out everything they need to know about the history of the inn, tours, and how to book parties as well, correct?
Absolutely. All that information is on our website.
Janet, if you would please, you went over the hours and the times for the tours as well, but would you just remind our viewers that information one more time?
I will. We are open May through October, every Saturday and Sunday afternoon from 2 to 5. The tours are free. Our last tour starts at 3:30, and then of course our special events have special hours, but those again will be listed on our
And
website.
some of those are, we do charge admission for some of our special
For special events, but not for our regular tours.
but we do gladly accept donations.
Anytime, right? During the year.
Because it is difficult to keep up a 214-year-old building.
Right.
I also, for a nominal charge, book special tours during the week. I've had school groups come. I've had church groups.
Well, ladies, this has just been wonderful. So Janet Gillenwater, Rusty Light with the Netherland Inn, thank you so much for hosting us today, for giving us an opportunity to come in here and just see this beautiful building and to hear about its rich history. And thank you for the time that you all give to it as well. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for coming.
Happy to have you and invite you to come back and hear all the details.
Thank you.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you, Bob and Laura.
And when we come back on your CZ, we'll tell you everything you need to know about the city's big centennial plans.